Do I need to be tactical to have EDC or an everyday carry? No, you don't. It's just about having those items with you close at hand to help you navigate everyday life. Stick around, let me show you what I carry. First, let me just say that all the products that I talk about, I have purchased with my own money. Nothing was ever sent to me. So I will add links to my Amazon store in the description below wherever I can, or link directly to those websites. First of all are my sunglasses. These are the Roka Konas. If you don't know about Roka, they're a great company made here in the USA, and these are very light and very durable. Shirts I normally wear, 511 Tactical or True Classic. True Classic has those tees made for the dad bod. They're tighter in some areas, got more room in other areas. You know what I'm talking about. While not a gun video, I will mention my carry pistol, which is the Canik Mate MC9. It's also running the Holosun EPS carry as the red dot. The holster I'm currently using is from Houdini Holsters. Good company, no affiliate with them, but you might want to go check them out. The other one in my rotation is my SIG P365 when I need to be a little bit smaller. I like the Canik MC9. It gives me a little bit more bulk and heft to the carry, and it's got a great trigger, and you can't really go wrong with the price. The shorts that I normally wear are cargo shorts. They are 511. I believe they are the trail short. Yeah, I know cargo's not cool, but we're not talking about cool factor here. We're talking about functionality. So if you need pockets, use pockets, please. My belt that I'm wearing that I use on a daily basis is made by Hunter Constantine. It is elastic and stretchy on one end, and then it's rigid on the front. The cool thing is it has this kind of hook feature for the fastener, so you're not dealing with the buckle. If you carry appendix like I do, you'll understand the challenge for having that buckle, maybe having it off to the side, but then you're kind of twisting that belt around. This hook and loop feature there takes that all out of the way, and it's been a great addition so far. Diving into the cargo pocket, always have a bandana on me. This is the modern day handkerchief. It's not necessarily to make some kind of a tourniquet or anything like that. It's simply for if people need some kind of napkin or a cloth, if they spilled something, if a baby spit up on a mom, if someone needed to blow their nose, you got something with you. It's come in handy more times than I can count. Also in the cargo side are my AirPods. Use those. And the last thing in my cargo pocket on that side is my Lactaid. Your boy likes dairy, I like sour cream, and I like cheese, but I can't handle it all the time, so I need to take some Lactaid. These are always with me. On the other side, we have my wallet, which is made by Vanquest. This is the Vault. I'll, again, link to those in there. Very simple, very minimalist, just keeps cards, your license, some cash, very easy little wallet. The knife I carry is the Leatherman Skeletal CX. I've been through a lot of single blades and multi-tools in the past. I have several other Leatherman products, love Leatherman products. This one seems to be the one that I gravitate to the most. It's the lightest, and I like that, but it also gives me functionality with a blade. It gives me pliers, gives me a little carabiner, and then it also has driver bits. So it's got a Phillips and a flathead in there built in. So again, multi-tool, you're looking for functionality overall. If you just have a single blade, that's all you're gonna really get, and then you have to carry something else. So I just carry it all in one. The Leatherman Skeletal CX. The other part that's in my front pocket is this. This is a little leather sleeve, I guess. It's made by Hitch and Timber. I think this one is called the Runt. It's got two little sleeves here, one with I carry a Swiss Army knife Alox. Again, another little blade and multi-tool there. The other pocket has a flashlight. This is the ThruNite TI3. I don't believe they make it anymore. This is a AAA flashlight. I was looking on their website. I don't believe they make it anymore, so I'd have to find a replacement for that. However, Those things have come in handy, again, more times than I can count. The last piece on here is this little elastic silo here, which is where I keep my Fisher Space Pen. This is the bullet style, comes apart, and then, you know, you can write, you can put it together in a full pen size. Long time ago, my grandfather told me that there's a couple of things that you should always have on you no matter what and no matter where you go. One was a pen or something to write with, and the other was some kind of pocket knife or blade. He lived by that. He always had something like that on him. And so I've kind of carried that through, and that's why I do this. The other part on this, which you don't really see, is this little hair tie. This, along with the bandana, has been my most used item on my carry. You'd be surprised how many times women have forgotten a hair tie, and you come in clutch. You produce a hair tie out of nowhere, and they're thankful for it. Next part are my shoes. I typically wear the Salomon XA Pro 3Ds. I love these shoes. They are very durable. They're very lightweight. They're comfortable. They have these little kind of speed straps that you're supposed to be able to set at one setting and slide your foot in and out. I don't like to do that because I like to cinch mine up, or I like to tie them up. So I do loosen them every time, put my foot in, and then kind of zip them tight. But great little shoe. I've had them for a few years. Might be time for a new pair, but we'll see. The other part that goes around with me everywhere I go is my little backpack. I'm not going to get into the specific contents of this, but if you want, I will make another video about that if you want to see the contents. There'll probably be a bunch of receipts and all that kind of stuff that are flipping out of this one right now, so I'm not going to open it up. But this is the Vanquest Katara 16. This is a convertible sling / backpack. You can take off one of the straps and make it a sling bag, or you can keep them both on and use them in a backpack style. I like the backpack style personally. I've gone through hundreds of backpacks. I've gone through a lot of companies. I like Vanquest. I love Vanquest, actually, if you noticed. I have several of their products. I have a bunch of their bags. Great company, check them out. But again, the Katara 16 is about the perfect size I need for an everyday. Fits my little MacBook Air, fits my iPad, fits some extra things in there. But just enough to take with you in and out of the truck or in and out of places that you need to go. Not too big that you're weighing it down with a bunch of other different things that you don't need, but just big enough to carry the essentials. If I'm really lightening the load, I will usually run a fanny pack. Yes, I will run a fanny pack. This is Eberly stock. The P365 fits in this perfectly. So if I'm trimming down the carry out at given time, it'll be usually in this fanny pack. And again, you got little boo-boo kits and stuff like that in there as well. But and if you want to see a full breakdown of what's in here, we can do that in another video, but just let me know in the comments. And then probably the last item that actually goes with me everywhere I go is some kind of drink container. Currently is the Yeti Rambler. I think it's 33 ounces. So that's my everyday carry. It's not about being tactical or not about being tactical. It's just about functionality. Do you have the things with you to get you through a normal day? So what's in your everyday carry? Drop me a comment and let me know. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Until next time, see ya.